Tonight, from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports.
NFL football has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Tonight we wrap up an intriguing Week 2 with a good Monday night matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders. He takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. Well, here we go. The new era of Raider football in Las Vegas begins now, and after all the talk, it will be Derek Carr who leads the silver and black out for their opening drive in their new desert home.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 17 carries, 94 yards.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 2nd down now, Richard. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Richard, the ball carrier.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. Hard throw, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Now we see quarterback Drew Brees and his New Orleans offense set to go on attack here for the first time.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end, Cook. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 4 catches, 69 yards.
And that was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Shotgun now for Brees. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Working from the gun, it's Brees. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Throwing on first down is Brees. And it's caught on the right side of Smith. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. An interesting note about our quarterbacks here, Drew Brees and Derek Carr. You know, we might not see the ball hit the ground all that much because they were number 1 and number 2 in the NFL in completion percentage last year. Brees is staggering 74.3%. Carr at 70.4. Trolley! And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there out of Kamara. Give him 42 yards on the ground. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
1st and goal from just inside the 5. Here's Brees to throw. Cook's got it. Touchdown Saints.
Brees pass.
Jared Cook. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Saints have taken the early lead.
As the calendar keeps turning, I always hope that someone tells me that I get better with age. But Jared Cook is absolutely doing that. 33 years old back in April. Had a career-high 9 touchdown catches last year in just 14 games. And that was second only to Mark Andrews of the Ravens. Jared Cook, a Pro Bowler after the 2019 season.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Trey Hendrickson gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. return, and the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Pass complete here to Sanders. And he's got this down to the 35. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
14.
Good catch there by Emmanuel Sanders, and he's exactly who you want in your locker room and who you want on your team. He can integrate into an offense quickly. He joined the San Francisco 49ers in midseason last year and had a huge impact in their run to the Super Bowl. He's a veteran receiver that everyone respects. And, yes, he can still play.
3 yards the gain there, second down. Now, Charles, we take a peek there at the recent draft class, and it's definitely a year where they had a chance to greatly improve this team.
And you've got to take advantage when you have this type of an opportunity. 2 first-round picks, you better scout them well and hit on those selections.
Breeze's throw on target to Cook, and he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. And
well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring him down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
On second down, Kamara. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him in the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
Different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
at the 39-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Taken down at the 41. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Richard. They get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That's good.
Well, I have to admit I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
He was trying to clear away the big fullback. Instead, he gets a first down.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And a slam pulled in by Ruggs. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
It's a gain of 14 and brings up second down at the Saints' 32-yard line.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
22-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Jacobs. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Jacobs, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
10. Raiders nothing.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Carr. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Carr gives to Rashard. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Carlson able to put this one through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3.
Raiders 3.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That's about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25.
So here are the Saints to take over. They've got the lead as they begin this drive 1st and 10, trying to forget about that loss last week to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas.
Breeze pass.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A gain of
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
New Orleans.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
This is complete to Michael Thomas. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats. Throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still,
No yards.
okay.
The open man is Smith. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 36. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
17 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36. A throw over the middle, taken in. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Complete to Michael Thomas.
But you can cover Michael Thomas however you want to. Guys in the short zone, deep zone, mid zones, 2, 3, 4 defenders. He finds a way to get open. 149 catches in 2019, a new NFL record for receiving. Any route you want him to run, he can do it, and he finds his way open.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. They go play action here on first down. This one into the hands of Burton. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. It doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 9, 2nd and 5. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
From the gun on third down, Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Goal, New Orleans.
Come on, one thing for sure, you know that Michael Thomas is going to be the target on a third down pass, and Drew Brees finds him and keeps this drive moving.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Saints add on to their lead.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tyrell Williams and the Raiders back on offense.
You better believe that he's well aware he has 0 catches right now, and they're losing, so he's probably a little hungry.
And you know the guys on defense are aware as well. And they're really excited that he has no catches, but they're also worried. Because a lot of times that's like the ticking time bomb. The longer you hold him down, when he finally explodes, look out.
Yeah, no catches, though, so far in this game. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, Carr, and that'll be incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro.
Carr's pass.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
A gain of only a
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Drew Brees getting ready to go again on offense. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter.
Face mask. Defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
And that'll be incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now Brees finding Kamara, and he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Brees now on 1st down. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas.
Brees.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Every time Michael Thomas makes a catch, I can't help but marvel about the 2019 season. 149 catches, but how about the receiving yardage? 1,725 yards. I don't care what the game plan was on defense, Michael Thomas found a way to beat it.
Well, the 2nd down throw on target. Well, head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Brees. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Brees to throw again. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Again, it's Breeze. That's caught. It's Sanders for the Saints touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And the lead will grow by one more. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. From the gun, Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
42-yard line.
Alvin Kamara and the Saints set to start their next drive. And it may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books. But it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point.
At the 44-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Breeze. It's caught. The tight end Hill. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And the Saints.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the 1st half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Kamara again, the ball
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 27-yard line. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans 1st. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On first down, Breeze. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. They set up the screen to Booker. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Shotgun handoff to Booker. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35 on second down, Carr. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr. And he comes back with one complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Ball carrier. He was brought down at the 26.
The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up in the Steel City, Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, where you see the final score there. 33-28 was the final. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. 31-7, the final score. Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. And things didn't work out so well as they fall to the visiting New England Patriots. A touchdown the difference. 21-14, the final score. In our game, it was the right arm of Drew Brees that led the way in the first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and we will not see a run back here from Harris. A reminder, Charles and I will make the trek here from the Silver State of Nevada to the Sunshine State of Florida as Thursday Night Football is an all-Florida affair. The Dolphins and the Jaguars from Jacksonville with coverage at 8:20 Eastern on EA Sports. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Looking middle. And it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara, but it's going to be 2nd down.
I know we spent a lot of time talking about how the defensive backs read routes and make plays on the football. How about a good linebacker? Feeling the route, seeing the quarterback, jumps the play, and knocks it away. Really well done.
Brees again here on 2nd and 10. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Brees. That one complete to Hill.
Brees pass.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
And the Saints.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Over the middle to Smith.
Brees.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 40.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
On the carry.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Brees.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Brees. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Shotgun now for Brees. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
It's a gain of 9.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 13-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
With the handoff to
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. To throw on 2nd and 6. Breeze to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Breeze. This is caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
1st and 10.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Or maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
Complete to Devontae.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr, reception here by Ruggs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. On 2nd and 7, Carr, and he whips that one incomplete there. Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for. But now it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Looking for the end zone. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. The kick by Carlson is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25.
Saints
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
This will go for 5 up to the 33.
Handoff to Alvin Kamara.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ready? On 9.
Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He is going to find Hill here. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The busy night continues for Kamara. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. From the 41, Breeze. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. Running with Kamara. He picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick. He's been decisive. And he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Breeze to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Breeze now on 1st down. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Breeze with the hands.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
3rd down.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. We get this one underneath to Kamara.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A 39-yard attempt.
And Lutz's kick is good.
The kick is good.
And their lead will swell up to 28.
Saints 34. Raiders.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
At their own 18-yard line.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. The drive starts with Devontae Booker. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
Malcolm Jenkins.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Right back to Booker. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone. For them, just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Operating from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5.
The Saints
getting set to go again here. The Saints and Drew Brees march out there again on offense. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
From the gun, it's Brees. This is complete to Michael Thomas. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Brees pass.
Michael Thomas, 57 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. As a former DB, you might not... Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.